Yo, I'm Desto. I'm a 22-year-old Storytime animator who started too late. I was originally meant to start my channel 8 years ago. The 2010s were big years for Storytime animation. Many creators were blowing up. Back then, a 15-year-old Desto was obsessed with the genre. There's this channel called Storybooth, where kids could write stories, send them, and have them be animated. I sent them a bunch of stories, but they were never picked. I also used to watch those fake Storytime channels. Man, I cringed so hard looking back. Soon, I discovered actual Storytime channels like The Odd Ones Out. I remember my favorites were Let Me Explain Studios, Cypherden, and Alex Clark. I still watch them all. Except you. I decided I wanted to make my own channel and take animation seriously. I used to write stories in class instead of paying attention, and I made comic books when I was 12. I was born for this. It was settled. 15-year-old Desto would become a Storytime animator. So how come I didn't start my channel until 2023, when I was 20? Well, back in 2018, I had just finished the junior certs. Those were big exams in Ireland. The day I got my results, my parents sat down and asked me what I wanted to do in the future. I told my parents that I wanted to make cartoon stories and get a job at Cartoon Network or something when I was older. Unfortunately, my parents were not as excited as I was. They didn't even answer. They just looked at me, confused, like I said something stupid. I gave them time to think. Later, I decided to test them. I came back and said I changed my mind. They breathed a sigh of relief, and my mom said, "Oh good, I was worried. What is animation?" My dad said, "Exactly, choose something else, son." I was crushed. My parents knew what animation was, don't be fooled. They meant, what is animation as a career? AKA, They knew I was a creative and artsy kid, so I don't know why they didn't expect me to choose something like this. I know why. They wanted me to be a doctor or an engineer. Yeah, I know it's stereotypical, but it's true. Anyway, since I knew that they didn't support my dream, 15-year-old Desto said he wanted to be an architect. They were happy with that. I gaslighted myself for a few years into thinking I wanted that. It still had design, right? Art. Yeah. I guess I could have still started my channel anyway, but by then, the fire in my heart had fizzled. I stopped watching animators altogether and got into other things. I still loved cartoons though, and even started watching anime. My Hero Academia was my first one. But Storytime animation? Yeah, I was done with that. Sometime in 2022, I started watching Storytimes again. It was nice. I forgot how entertaining they were. By then, my parents gave up on their doctor dream because they realized I was stupid. No, seriously, I barely passed the leaving certs. Those were my final exams. They encouraged me to do something art-related now because they knew that was my passion. Plus, apparently my dad was an artist in his youth, so why didn't he support? Right, picture this. It's early 2023. 19-year-old Desto just dropped out of college and has no idea what to do with his life. One day, I was taking a shower and it just came to me. I want to be a Storytime animator. My eyes shone bright. I was super hyped and motivated. I got to work creating my channel. I designed my character, making tweaks along the way. This was fun. I called it Desto Draws, then Desto the Dasher, then Desto Doodles. By that point, I'd watched many creators and knew that I had to stand out. Call me SpongeBob SquarePants because I'm an extrovert with a lot of energy. I give my character bright red clothes and blonde hair to reflect that. The blonde hair was also because I've always wanted to dye it, but my parents never let me. If If I can't have it, then my cartoon can. Take that, Dad! I could have made a typical white slideshow story time for my first video, but nah, I'm built different. I made a running test while creating the channel, but I liked it so much that I made a whole ass video for it. Boom! My first animation! The rest is history. Also, I'm in college again, but I'm doing something I actually enjoy now. So, why am I still sad? Like I said, I'm 22. The other animators around my age have already made it big. I'm not even at 1K subs yet, and it's been 2 years. The other small animators are a lot younger than me, and it gets awkward sometimes. There are a few small creators around my age that I'm friends with, and they're awesome, but like, I feel like I could have been way bigger by now if I started sooner. Maybe I could have been a featured creator at VidCon, or have a 1 million subscriber plaque. Even if my parents didn't support my animation dream, I could have still made videos. Plus, YouTube has changed. Back then, StoryTime animation was exploding, and you could upload anything and get numbers. But now, you gotta be all strategic to appease the algorithm and blah blah blah. It's exhausting. This is your fault. Don't worry, I ain't no quitter. I'm having too much fun. Please don't feel bad for me. Plus, if I quit now, I'd be a massive hypocrite considering my last video. Thanks for the support on that, by the way. Now, that's enough sad talk. I can't change the past. Plus, imagine if I had never started at all. You know what they say, better late than never. The fire in my heart is back, and I'm more motivated than ever. I'm gonna work hard and make it to the top no matter what. I'm part of the new generation, and I'm gonna make the animation gods proud. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got videos to make. See ya!